everyone, and I said it respectfully. Always be yourself with no molestation, goddamn. My concentrate, my that's okay. Always be yourself with no molestation, and I said that respectfully. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. To the genuine ones with no intentions, I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. Always be yourself with no malicious intention. I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, let alone it's not a competition. I say that respectfully. Never get discouraged because someone doesn't see potential within you. Never get discouraged because someone never met you halfway to pour into you. When you was never doing it for likes and views of cloud chasing or fame, we all not the same. Didn't have to pretend. You didn't have to do the pretending game when it came to being authentic. It was always within you. Choosing yourself not to get discouraged. Right to left, that rejection hits different. You know, because God rejects you, protects you from the enemy, let alone the devil. Hold on one second, that was two different levels. You know, because growth hits different when you understood that receiver. When God fixed your crown, you didn't have to wild out. I don't push God on nobody at the end of the day because we don't pray the same, but I still know how to respect my neighbor, stay in my lane. No, ever change on me, goddammit. Always be yourself with no molesting intentions. Let me tell you what happened to me one day. No, that's the trend they throw for me. Entertainment purposes only. You ever been minding your business and minding your goddamn business and shit or whatever the case may be and decide to go to the motherfucking supermarket? No, that's the trend throw for me. No, for real. You ever went to the supermarket and you got probably like one or two things? It was less than 3 items or whatever the case may be. You know how when you go in that aisle, it says 1 through 10 or 20 items or less or whatever the case may be, and you wasn't doing no pretending shit. You just wanted to get on the motherfucking line, but your eyes was fucking with you. Like, hold on one second. I know this tight ass, big ass motherfucker look like a football player with this fucking tight ass buttoned up shirt, barely can fucking breathe, all types of shit going jump in front of me. No, it's way to turn over me. And this motherfucker was with his little lady friend and shit. Like, boo, you not cute at all. What is you doing? Act like a person with some type of courtesy, respect. How the fuck you jump in front of me at the day and didn't even fucking say excuse me, bitch? It's the trade though for me. Motherfucker, you ever had someone just look at you when you go to the grocery store, in the store, whatever the case may be, and they know they done fucked up and never said excuse me, but they give you the eyeball contact? Waiting for you to say some shit. You know what? I'm having a good day. I'm not doing this with you today. Your shirt is entertainment though. That motherfucking shirt was so motherfucking tight. The buttons was about to fucking pop up like Superman. Oh shit, my eye. No, it's really turned off for me. This motherfucker look like a fucking football player. I swear to God, motherfucker like a football player. The way that motherfucking shirt he had on at the end of the day, it looked like a fucking Tyler shirt. Like, is your blood circulating, motherfucker? No, it the trait on me. I never saw no shit like that in my goddamn life. Like, oh, and then you wanna fucking skip me like the fucking security. No, it's really trait though, but that's how the motherfucker try to bulldog the motherfucking spot. You got it. And then what pissed me off the day, you ever had someone skip you on the line and they had somebody with them at the end of the day after they done skipped you and they wasn't done doing their motherfucking shopping and shit? This motherfucker still walking around the motherfucking store. So you mean to tell me that you skipped me and y'all not even ready? So now I gotta wait then wait, huh? And it's the only fucking line right here? Oh, okay. And you saw I was in front of you at the end of the day. So you trying to shortchange me, I'm mental, and trying to say I'm something crazy or I'm mentally unstable. No, this type of shit really fucking happens. Cause you know as soon as you start opening your motherfucking mouth, oh, she being aggressive, he being aggressive, he was being rude to me. Bitch, you skipped me. What the fuck? You want a TikTok? No, that's what it said to me. I never understood no bullshit like that. You go into the grocery store, whatever the case may be. You get online. Hey, I'm about to start my day. Having a good old fucking day or whatever the case may be. The devil's a goddamn lie. You know how in the moment you're not rushing, but you still online at the end of the day? It's common courtesy, respect, motherfucker. No, that's the trade over me. You ever had a motherfucker run you over with their motherfucking shopping cart and just look at you? I'm trying to hold my motherfucking composure when it comes to my mental health. I'm trying to hold it together real good and well and shit. I'm trying to hold it down. I'm not trying to wail out. I'm just like, ah, but you just hurt me. You know how when everybody peeping at one time and it wasn't a lie, and they trying to figure out that motherfucker didn't say sorry. Oh. Y'all got insurance? Insurance on me. It's just shopping cart, bitch. Where's the owner? No, that's what he trained though for me. Because y'all need to let the consumer know at the end of the day. When you run over somebody, the first thing you need to do is say sorry, apologize in any shape or form without hurting somebody at the end of the day. Because this type of shit that happen. You ever went into the motherfucking grocery store and the motherfucker run over you with their motherfucking shopping cart and they ready to fight you? Because they didn't say sorry. Motherfucker say, I don't speak English. Police! 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 Oh, you understand that shit? Why you gotta do all of that for? Because what the fuck you mean? You just said you don't speak fucking English. I never understood that shit. When authorities get involved, everybody know how to speak English now. I don't want to go to jail. Sorry, ma'am. What the fuck? Like, I just try to put your one-sided ass conversation. No, it really be the trend of thought for me. You know, my content is not for everybody. And that's okay. No, for real. It really is. You know, you could go find entertainment somewhere else and throw the evil out at somebody else or whatever the case may be, because it's not an even exchange if you really want to fucking get technical at the end of the day. I don't gotta go take for tech with you get dumb ass. No, that's really the trend of thought for me. My content is not for everyone. Today is currently July 30th, 2025. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. Gang stalking is real till it's your household. You're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing. I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. When someone threatens your life that nobody will ever believe you, never feel wrong for speaking up for yourself, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. I'm nice and I'm respect, and my content is not for everybody. It was UNITY. Hold on 1 second. RESPCTT neighbor. No, I haven't tried it though for me. You know, because you know what goes a long way is a typical norm. It may not be the norm to you, but I ain't have to do you wrong. You try to play these reverse psychology mind games. I wasn't trying to get it out of pocket. Didn't matter my tax bracket when it came to your bad behavior. Throwing sport right to left. Why would I want to reject? Because you had hate in your vein. The jealousy and envy was real. You was far from a hater, you said. But you forgot to truly keep it real. How you gather a whole hate train. I never had hate in my vein. I just knew how to respect my neighbor, stay in my lane. The elevation hits different when it comes to maturing. Hold on 1 second. Thank you, God. I have to pretend to be somebody I truly wasn't. I'm very so much thankful that you allowed me to see it was okay to be authentic even on my rainy day when I couldn't see. No, the change only always be yourself. That ain't just different. How when you know how to respect somebody, they try to reject you. But they wasn't for you, so God was really protecting you. We may not pray to say I ain't pushing God on nobody, but going within, it was never competition. The energy is different. Overcoming pain, still being patient with time and day. That vocabulary is different. You know, because UNITY, that respect actually lied within. You know, uniting with all the right people that's really for you. The ones who ain't got to put you in competition. Someone actually knows how to hold a conversation with no malicious intentions, sneak dish you with bad intentions. The energy is different. Far from a hater, neighbor. No, they traded the weird out the same neighbor. Being authentic wasn't a crime. They said that you didn't have potential, but God didn't tell a lie. God allowed you to see why you overcame that storm. They try to rob you mentally, physically, emotionally, make you feel like you're supposed to be unstable, but hold on 1 second. God was showing you right direction when it comes to hold on 1 second, overcoming trauma and pain with their bad habits. You was the biggest blessing to yourself when your past fumbled you. Regardless who it was that they didn't want to get to know you. They'd rather paint a narrative of somebody you truly wasn't for likes and views and clout chasing or fame, regardless if it was real or fake at the end of the day. How you knew how to respect your neighbor even when they weather their own storm, but they would never talk about the role at the end of the day when it came to you having good intuitions. No, the traitor told me always be yourself when people don't know how to put respect on your name. It's okay. Never stop having a good heart. Never. Because someone didn't know how to respect you. My content is not for everybody. I love to talk about love. Don't even check on me, goddammit. I love to talk about love. Love is real. Love is one of a kind. You gave me time and day, that vocabulary is different. My attention span, they said I wasn't worthy. I was a low IQ score, that's what they said, slow, stupid, and retarded. But hold on 1 second, who would have known I could have been able to pull you? It'd be the train of thought for me. I ain't had to run game. Playing my manipulation games wasn't my vocabulary. When it came to my intuition that day, how I truly prayed, and only realized the divine time was truly keeping it real. How God allowed me to see that, hold on 1 second, all wounds truly do heal over time. And only to realize the hold on 1 second, someone actually became mine. Not controlling it at the end of the day, but someone actually showing that a healthy relationship can truly walk into like the right way. How someone didn't have to pretend to be somebody that truly wasn't. It wasn't lust, it was real love. How someone allowed you to come out your comfort zone when it comes to your mental health. Someone wasn't trying to shortchange you. Throw spell work right, the left. Someone wasn't projecting lust because someone was really keeping it real. They didn't have to abuse mentally, physically, emotionally, make you feel like you're supposed to not be unavailable. The energy is different when someone truly showed you that true love can truly last. Because it went from the beginning stages, it tended to went from 1 year to 2 years to 30 years for the dream come true, someone truly being faithful to you. How that I do made sense. That vocabulary hits different. Someone truly showing you why you went within. Someone truly showing you that the hate train at the end of the day, when the world tries to discourage you, they got your back. Being your biggest cheerleader, up close in person, behind closed doors, is going to make certain folks so uncomfortable. But that intuition is different when y'all truly on the same page, pouring into each other. Only to realize that true love can truly last. Only to realize you overcame pain. What's up, butterfly? Yeah, it was you that day. It be the train of thought for me. How you allowed yourself to heal and you still being patient when it comes to the weather. Overcoming that disaster. That testimony was real. Someone didn't know how to keep it real. Painting a narrative that somebody truly wasn't. Far from pretending. You let go bad habits only to realize the hold on 1 second, your life will change forever when you least expect it. How God poured you the right direction to show you true love wasn't complicated and you wasn't trying to hurt nobody. When it came to elevation, how your past living in reality today, it wasn't a mistake. That's how you felt that day. But it allowed you to find confidence within. It allowed you to grow strong boundaries that you didn't expect to have within you. You're still being patient with time and day when it comes to this journey. How God can truly heal open wounds when you least expect it, to truly show up for you and that you are worthy. Only for you to realize that, hold on 1 second, true love was never competition, lust, mind manipulation games. And someone didn't have to pretend that God allowed you to see. Because the intuition is different when it comes to a healthy relationship. How someone's not trying to ruin you mentally. Someone didn't have to play mind manipulation games with you when they was praying for you not to go against you. Someone never had to switch up on you behind closed doors, up close in person. That energy is different. It was never a script, but someone truly knew how to love you. You didn't have to teach somebody how to love you right the first time around. Someone saw you for your good and your bad at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, they actually knew how to protect your heart. Someone to maintain your smile. How true love can now allow you to feel that someone can truly fix your crown. Love is real, love is one of a kind with the right one actually for you. Who would have knew that true love could truly show up for you? Someone that brings peace into your life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because moments, that energy is different. You overcame what you thought you didn't. You overcame that conversation when you were stuck on your own words. Will I ever change? Will I ever become my best self version of myself? I feel stuck today, but only to realize you was the biggest blessing to yourself because God didn't make a mistake. The love lied within. All the lies they had to tell to try to discourage you, paint you out to be mentally unstable. No one spoke right to love, but God wasn't rejecting you. You didn't have to worship the devil. Your soul damn sure wasn't for sale when you truly was keeping it real, loving yourself. Who would have knew that unconditional love would allow you to feel? The energy is different because true love was never toxic. Only to realize how you left that behind you. Wasn't running from your past at the end of the day because it truly allowed you to heal that open wound that someone said they could truly keep it real. But misleading you with pain today, nah, God had a better chapter for you when it comes to overcoming trauma and pain. Someone pouring into you, y'all both meet each other halfway. I'm not easy to respect that I may not make sense to the average person, and that's okay. But always be yourself and be authentic, and I say that respectfully. No mother or father should lose a loved one or a child because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. It didn't matter their tax bracket. It didn't matter if they had a one-parent household, two-parent household, or if they didn't. Because people pick and choose who they want to bully. People pick and choose who they want to throw spell work at with malicious intentions. It's like somebody free will, project a hate crime towards somebody, project the hate train, rob them mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. We all ain't the same, and I say that respectfully. One thing I don't run from is he say, she said, let alone myself. You said I wasn't having the potential that was to your standards, but I knew how to better myself. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. That's what folks don't want innocent people to do. When they didn't have to pretend to be authentic, going within, being original. Like, why don't you just be yourself? It'd be the train of thought for me. You said that you at peace with yourself, but you're trying to make sure someone doesn't elevate faster than you. Didn't matter your tax bracket with your bad habit. Someone came from poverty and pain or not, they still know how to respect their neighbor. They didn't have hate in their vein, regardless of what they was going through. They understood that receiver. I know how to respect my neighbor 6 feet apart. I know how to respect my neighbor to stay in my lane. But when it comes to the hate train, you're not wrong for sticking up for yourself, to speak up for yourself, because it should never have to be justice behind your name. I don't mean no disrespect at the end of the day, but this type of stuff becomes the norm. When someone speaks up for themselves, then their voice goes unnoticed, all because they were truly keeping it real. Because folks decided to create a hate train. Envy is real, but it was one-sided when someone truly playing the pretending game, hiding their hands behind spell work and tagging the knives in an innocent person with all their lies, trying to get someone out of character just to be able to control the narrative of somebody's life, how they mentally unstable. It be the train of thought for me. How this type of stuff actually happens. How folks be paying people to dig up somebody's past, but someone wasn't running from their past. The energy is different when it comes to maturing. How folks would disrespect somebody, talking about they big mad, or because of the fact they tried to discourage somebody when they couldn't see. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. You know how I felt about on that empty stomach, and you was never doing it for likes and music cloud chasing coming from poverty and pain. They would never understand how you elevate to choose yourself, even when folks throwing spell at you right to left. Had your next door neighbor different tags brackets telling you every move like a bad habit, watching you, observing your every move. And they try to wear a mask at the end of the day, trying to point a finger at you, trying to confuse you, all because they want you to disturb your own peace, to paint you out to be the crash out, but it wasn't within you. You know how to control the narrative at the end of the day. And I don't mean no disrespect, I mean your character traits. When it comes to your intuition, when someone tries to demulate to discourage you, always be yourself with no malicious intent, and I say that respectfully. I'm nice and I'm respected, I'm far from a hater. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. It's not. When someone says you don't have potential, never give up on yourself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. When someone says you're not worthy, the right people will truly show up for you, show you why you are worthy. But pouring into you, it takes time and day. That vocabulary is different when you understand elevation going within. God was never for sale when you truly keeping it real. Hating my vein, nah. I don't look at my neighbor like that when it comes to competition. I ain't have to tell a lie. I know how to root folks on good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. I was never part of nobody's one-sided ass contract, and I say that respectfully. July 30th, 2025, and it's currently 8:40 p.m. Always be yourself with no malicious intent, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. Peace and respect, so respect your neighbor. Stop the voice. You may well know them. You like go, you neighbor, know them. You like. I gotta go. I say this respectfully. Respect's a two-way street. How people pick and choose who they want to bully. How people pick and choose how they want to control a narrative when it comes to certain individuals' lives and wearing masks, acting like, oh, they wasn't the ones who created hate train towards you. Or because you're speaking up for yourself, never lose your vision. I say that respectfully. It's not a crime to stand up for you. Because people pick and choose who can have justice, and I say that respectfully. Nobody deserves to lose their life because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. My content is not for everybody. I'm nice and respected and far from a hater. When God sends the right people to your life, they act their body weight, not their shoe size. They fix your crown. They show you respect, especially the right ones that's truly for you. The elevation hits different with the right people truly at your table. Always be yourself with no malicious intent. I'm far from a hater. And I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. How folks will try to distract you and try to manipulate you and watch you and have you under surveillance and paint a false narrative as to they trying to play you close just to manipulate the narrative. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. I'm Naya and respect. Respect's a two-way street. When the authentic people walk into your life, the ones that act their body weight, not their shoe size, they don't look at you like competition. They ain't have to tell a lie, disrespect you at the end of the day. They never had hate in their veins, just know how to overcome a storm that you can't relate to is gone within. Always be yourself, fall from pretending. That energy is different. Always be yourself with no malicious intention. I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Peace and respect, sir. Respect your neighbor. Stop advice. You better well on them. You like go. You neighbor on them. You like. I gotta go. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Don't dim your like neighbor. Far from a hater. Gang stalking is real. And people want a reaction out of you so bad. And when someone wants a reaction out of you, you know, God sees everything. Folks said that God is not real. How individuals will hack your devices and try to paint you out to be crazy after they're bullying you. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I say that respectfully. It's currently 8:43 p.m. Always be yourself with no misintentions. Protect your energy, protecting your family, stop the violence, and stay out of trouble. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Thank you for your time.